Hello, English 8 learners in the Summit platform. My name is Mrs. Leslie Roop, and I am your English instructor. Welcome to week 7 of your English. This week, we're going to be concentrating on getting work done checkpoints in projects. Your first project is due November the 1st, and that's coming up really very soon. It's time to move on quickly because the blue line of progress keeps moving. It doesn't stop, and you do not want to get behind in your work. There are 6 checkpoints in that very first project called Poetry Slam. Let's take a look at it now. I'm going to go to the Summit Learning platform. I'm viewing as this learner. I see that this learner needs to put some plans in here to keep from getting any absences. Let's take a look at the year. And English, the first project is Poetry Slam. Let's open it up. Okay. These are the things that need done by November the 1st. You have a poetry analysis. That means you're looking at other people's poetry first, and you're going to be really deep diving into what makes it a poem. After that, you're going to be writing your own original poetry and analyzing what you've written. And the final thing is you're to present your poem. Now it says present to a live audience. Here in virtual world, we have to present virtually. So the presentation that you are going to do is not going to be in front of people that are sitting in an audience. No, it'll probably be in a video format. Okay, well, let's start with the very first checkpoint. It's annotation. Well, what's annotation? Annotation means that you're going to analyze, or you're going to analyze this poem, these poems, these poetry selections that they have given you, 5 of them. You can watch the video, but I truly suggest the best thing to do is to open up a transcript of it, because then you can see this poem, and it makes it very easy to copy it and paste it. Copy and paste into your Summit. As we've done here, we've copied it and pasted it. Now we're going to analyze it, looking to see, does it have poetic devices? And that's over here in your resources, poetic devices. There's a key with lots of nice little pictures of things that you're searching for, evidence of imagery, evidence of personification. It wouldn't be a bad idea to print this out if you have a printer, so you have it handy while you're analyzing, or go back and refer to it often to see what you can find in that poem. Here's an example of somebody who's annotated a poem. It's a different poem, but they have marked all over it, trying to find where's the repetition, where's the figurative language, where's the dialogue in this poem. Okay, so that's the first checkpoint. The second checkpoint is you are to write a paragraph analyzing your poem. Again, it will be original, but you can refer back to this. And I would definitely use some samples, some evidence and quotations of things that you found in the poem. There are some examples over here of how to write that paragraph. Here's somebody who took it all apart and they color coded it. All right. Okay, so that's the second checkpoint. Third, you're writing your own poetry, brainstorming some ideas of writing your own original poetry. But what I expect from 8th grade are not nursery rhymes. So rhyming is a good thing, but it's not the only way to write poems in stanzas. Would like to see some figurative language and probably some dialogue so that it is an original poem. All right. And let's go back to Summit again. Okay, going back. View, Poetry Slam. Back into it. Okay. After you've written your draft, you're going to analyze your own poetry. That means that you're going to look for those poetic devices, and then you're going to do a presentation. Now, what do I mean by presentation? There's several ways to have a presentation tool. The final thing is they want to have you reading your own poetry aloud, recording your own voice. There's several options. My favorite one, personally, is something called Powtoon. Powtoon. I really like Powtoon because you can create a video free and easily, and you can record your own voice over it. Now, one thing about Powtoon, I do want you to know that some of the items are free, some of them are for a charge. I never pay for anything. I just use the free items, okay? But know that there's tutorials and there's way to add sound, to add media, characters if you'd like, and record your own voice. Okay? So that's one tool you could use. Another tool that you could use for videos is Screencast-O-Matic. I use that a lot. I am practicing right now. This is a different platform for presentation. This is called Loom. Again, these items are free, but they make nice presentation tools, and that's what you need to do is a presentation. All right. So, English learners, I know this is a little bit long. I'm going to pause. So, English 8, if you have any questions, you know you can reach me through my working hours from 8 to 4 on Google Hangouts, and I will answer you. If you Google Hangout with me, though, after 4 o'clock, your answer won't come until the next morning. You can always send me an email, and I can help you with this, or come to the Learning Lab, and we can work through it. All right, I expect that you are starting to work through those first couple checkpoints and getting your ideas down for your own poetry and how you're going to present it. Have a great week, learners.